कहो राम राम राम, राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम, सीता राम राम राम। श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम।
जय श्री राम।
नमस्कार। राम राम जी, सीताराम। Pahila to all my guests, all my elders, and I welcome you all to this our simple celebration of this special worldwide and earth-shaking event. Devotees gathered here at our Shri Ram Vijay Mandir, the wider Kendra Parivar joining us virtually, children of the Rishis, children of ancient and noble culture. Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this, our small celebration. Our little microcosm joining the macrocosm. If you ever economists in front here, so I can use those words. Joining the macrocosm, as we join Hindus and non-Hindus as a universal family on this historic celebration of the Pran Pratish of the Mandir of Sri Ram Janambhoomi in Ayodhya, an event that took 500 years to correct a historic wrong. This is a celebration that has united peoples from all over the planet on a magnitude that the world has never seen before. It is a testimony to the resilience of Hinduism and the steadfast determination of Hindus. Thanks to social media, we are witnessing a global awareness, excitement, and participation of previously unimaginable proportions. Before we begin this evening program, I would ask you to reflect upon your personal reasons for being here this evening, for joining this event, and what it means to you today and the effect it would have on you in the future. And I leave you with a quotation that I saw this morning from one of our past students that she put on her Facebook page, Srimati Radha Sukhu, and I quote from her: Rama has come in my body, Rama has been installed in my heart, Rama has taken over my mind, Rama return, now may we never part. Rama is now my everything, Ram Katha I'm now here to sing. Rama's mercy burn away my negative karma, Rama's service now anchors me in Sanatan Dharma. Wow. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। जय श्री राम। In our Sri Ram Vijay Mandir this evening, we are very fortunate to have some most treasured and sacred items with us. And I said I'll come myself here to explain about these items. Tonight, this evening, we will have darshan and we will be blessed by a murti that was gifted to the Hindu Prachaar Kendra in Ayodhya on Diwali Day in the year 2022. We were there to perform Ram Leela, and being there, it was so overwhelming. I could just imagine what Ayodhya is like right now. Also, we are fortunate to have mitti. Mitti is the sacred dust from the Janmasthan, from where that mandir is being constructed. And it is mixed with the chandan that you will receive tonight. So make sure you all get chandan. We also have Sarayu Jal, water from the sacred river cherished by Bhagwan Sri Rama, which flows alongside his Janmasthan. You will be chirked with this sacred jal, Sarayu Jal, this evening. Last night, I felt most excited because I received in my hands Pujit Akshat. It is the worshipped rice brought by a couple who came in on Saturday. They were there in Ayodhya, and I told them, if you go and you see anywhere this rice is being distributed, please get some for yourself and get some for us. So we got 2 packets, and we have mixed it like Prachaar, and you, each family, will get a few grains to take as your Mahaprasad, so your home and your family will be blessed. We also have a replica of a foundation block, a brick, that was sent to Ayodhya since the year 1992, when the movement to reclaim Ayodhya and to reclaim this mandir had started. So the replica of that brick has been with us for all these years. All of these items will now be brought into our worship area here, and later on you will all have the opportunity to worship and touch these. As we join in what is the bhajan that has become like an anthem for Ayodhya and the Pran Pratishta of Sri Ram Lala, we try to keep you hands-free. This is why we said leave all the thalis and everything at the back. Yes, you still have handbags and so on, but everyone for this bhajan, clap, sing along with reverence as we have darshan through the Sri Ram Ayodhya Shobha Yatra. I ask you all to stand as we welcome the yatra with all these sacred items.
मेरे झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। मेरे झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे। राम के
जय जय श्री राम सीता मैया की हर हर महादेव. Please be seated, everyone. The Sri Ram Raksha Stotra will now be chanted as all these sacred items will be worshipped, and we will begin with our own Sri Ram Darbar. Now, as the name of this stotra indicates, it is a seeking. What are we seeking? What are we asking? We are asking for the protection of Bhagwan Sri Ram. We are asking for his grace to be like a suit of armor, to protect us like a kavach. And we are asking Bhagwan in this stotra to protect us from the tip of the head down all the way down to the toes. This is the prayer. Praises of Hanuman Baba also. When we worship Bhagwan Sri Ram, we always have some mantras and praises also of Hanuman Baba. The lyrics of everything that we are singing, you can follow along on screen, and please join. Let's create the mood and create the bhav together. Boliye Siyapati Ramchandra ki jai. Jai Shri Ram.
जय श्री राम. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. अस्य श्री राम रक्षा स्तोत्रं मंत्रस्य बुधकौशिक ऋषिः श्री सीता रामचंद्र देवता अनुष्टुप छन्दः सीता शक्तिः श्रीमद् हनुमान कीलकं श्री रामचंद्र प्रीत्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः. अथ ध्यानं ध्याये राजानुबाहुं पद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदल स्फटिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाकारूढसीता मुखकमलमिललोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीपं दधतमुरुजता मण्डलं रामचन्द्रम्. चरितं रघुनाथस्य
शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम्
एकैकम् अक्षरं पुंसां
महापातकनाशनम्
ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामं
रामं राजीवलोचनम्
जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतं
जटामुकुटमण्डितम्
सासीतूनधतुर्बाण
पाणिं नक्तञ्चरान्तकम्
स्वलीलया जगत्त्रातुम्
आविर्भूतमजं विभुम्
राम रक्षां पथेत् प्राज्ञ
पापग्निं सर्वकामरां
शिरो मे राघव पातु
भालं दशरथात्मज
कौशल्ये यो दृशौ पातु
विश्वामित्रप्रियाश्रुति
घ्राणं पातु मुखत्राता
मुखं सौमित्रिवत्सला
जिह्वां विद्यानिधिः पातु
कण्ठं भरतवन्दितः
स्कन्धौ दिव्यायुधः पातु
भुजौ भग्नेशकार्मुकः
करौ सीतापतिः पातु
हृदयं जामदग्नजित्
मध्यं पातु खरध्वंसी
नाभिं जाम्भवदश्रयः
सुग्रीवी शाकटी पातु
शक्तिनी हनुमत्प्रभुः
ऊरू रघुतमः पातु
रक्षकुलविनाशकृत्
जानुनी सेतुकृत् पातु
जङ्गे दशमुखान्तकः
पादौ विभीषण श्रीदः
पातु रामोऽखिलं वपुः
एतां रामबलोपेतां
रक्षां यः सुकृती पतेत्
सचिरायु सुखी पुत्री
विजयी विनयी भवेत्
पाताल भूतल व्योम
चारिणश्छद्मचारिणः
न द्रष्टुम् अपि शक्तास्ते
रक्षितं रामनामभिः
रामेति रामभद्रेति
रामचन्द्रेति वा स्मरन्
नरो न लिप्यते पापे
भुक्तिं मुक्तिं च विद्यति
जगज्जैत्रैकमन्त्रेण
रामनाम्नाभिरक्षितम्
यः कण्ठे धारये तस्य
कडस्था सर्वसिद्धयः
वज्रपञ्जरनामेदम्
यो रामाकवचं स्मरेत्
अव्याहताज्ञ सर्वत्र
लभते जयमङ्गलम्
आदिष्टवान् यथा स्वप्ने
राम रक्षामि मां हरः
तथा लिखितवान् प्राप्तः
प्रबुद्धो बुधकौशिकः
आरामकल्पवृक्षाणां
विरमा सकलापराम
अभिरामस्त्रिलोकानां
राम श्रीमत्सना प्रभुः
तरुणौ रूपसम्पन्नौ
सुकुमारौ महाबलौ
पुण्डरीका विशालाक्षौ
श्रीकृष्ण श्रीरामरौ
फलमूलाशिनौ दान्तौ
तापसौ ब्रह्मचारिणौ
पुत्रौ दशरथस्यैषौ
भ्रातरौ राम लक्ष्मणौ
शरण्यौ सर्वसत्त्वानां
श्रेष्ठौ सर्वधनुष्मतां
रक्षाकुलनिहन्तारौ
त्रायितां नोरगुत्तमौ
आतसज्जधनुषा विशुस्पृशा वक्षया शुगनिषङ्गसङ्गिनौ रक्षणाय मम राम लक्ष्मणा वग्रतपथि सदैव गच्छताम् सन्नद्ध कवची खड्गी
छापबाणडरो युवा
गच्छन् मनोरथोऽस्माकम्
राम पातु स लक्ष्मणः
रामो दासरथिः शूरो
लक्ष्मणानुचरो बली
काकुत्स्थपुरुषः पूर्णः
कौशल्योरगुत्तमा
वेदान्तवेद्यो यज्ञेश
पुराणपुरुषोत्तमः
जानकी वल्लभः श्रीमान्
अप्रमेय पराक्रमः
इत्येतानि जपन् नित्यम्
मद्भक्तश्रयान्वितः
अश्वमेधाधिकं पुण्यम्
सम्प्राप्नोति न संशयः
रामं दूर्वदय लक्ष्यामं पद्माक्षं पीतवाससं स्तुवन्ति नामभिर्दिव्यै न ते संसारिणो नरः रामं लक्ष्मणपूर्वजं रघुवरं सीतापतिं सुन्दरं काकुत्स्थं करुणार्णवं गुणनिधिं विप्रप्रियं धार्मिकं राजेन्द्रं सत्यसन्धं दशरथतनयं श्यामलं शान्तमूर्तिं वन्दे लोकाभिरामं रघुकुलतिलकं राघवं रावणारिं रामाय रामभद्राय
रामचन्द्राय वेदसे
रघुनाथाय नाथाय
सीताय पतये नमः
श्रीराम राम रघुनन्दन राम राम श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम श्रीराम राम रणकर्कश राम राम श्रीराम राम शरणं भव राम राम श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ मनसा स्मरामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ वचसा गृह्णामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ शिरसा नमामि श्रीरामचन्द्र चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये माता रामो मत्पिता रामचन्द्रः स्वामी रामो मत्सखा रामचन्द्रः सर्वस्वं मे रामचन्द्रो दयालुः नानं जाने नैव जाने न जाने दक्षिणो लक्ष्मणो यस्य
वामो च जनकात्मज
पुरतो मातुर्यस्य
तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम्
लोकाभिरामं रणगङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयुक्तमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् आपदम् अपहर्तारं
दातरं सर्वसम्पदं
लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं
भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं
भर्जनं भवबीजानां
अर्जनं सुखसम्पदां
तर्जनं यमदूतानां
राम रामेति गर्जनं
रामो राजमनी सदा विजयते रामं रामेशं भजे रामेण भिहतानि साचरचमो रामाय तस्मै नमः रामानास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं रामे चित्तलय सदा भवतु मे भो राम माम् अधुररा राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने इति श्री बुध कौशिक विरचितं श्रीराम रक्ष स्तोत्रं संपूर्णम् श्री सीता रामचंद्रार्पणम् अस्तु। जय श्री राम।
जय श्री राम।
At this epic moment in our lifetime, as well as in the history of our Hindu civilization, there is so much to celebrate, not just at this time, but for a very long time to come. In the midst of all the celebrations, however, it is important to understand why this moment has come and what happened long before. To help us keep this in perspective, there's probably none as qualified as our founder and spiritual leader of the Hindu Prachaar Kendra. Sri Ram Mandir has always been very close to his heart, and as his gurus and elders will lead us in the movement to reclaim Ayodhya. This is very clear when one looks at his songs and writings since 1990. He even named our mandir the Sri Ram Vijay Mandir. To share some reflections on this occasion, let's welcome cultural innovator and visionary thinker, Dr. Sri Raviji.
Thank you for your presence on this very important day in the history of the ancient-most civilization that continues to exist up to today when all else have fallen. And our senior person from the Kendra, Rajendraji, said that at the beginning that it's a celebration. And I was happy that he said so, because it's something that we have to celebrate after 500 years. Actually, it is much more than that for many other features in the landscape of India. But I also want to suggest to you that this is an important time for celebration. Celebration will come after. Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question that, Doctor, that was asked but in a different way. What it all means. To you, that was asked already. From where I stand and the work I do, that I'm committed to do, and I've had the privilege since 83, when I returned, I would ask what it means to our community. And in that context, I would look at a few points. Some not directly related, but some related. So I'm taking it from a point of view of our community as a diaspora, and a very special diaspora, a diaspora that the people in Africa, the diaspora in Africa and Fiji and Mauritius call Girmit. We in the Caribbean call it Jahaji. So this is divided into 5 parts, and first, the word that is being spread around the world right now, a Sanskrit word that will be very troubling for people to digest is prana pratishta. I can't delve in it too much, but I want you to. How many of you have seen prana pratishta? Every murti, before it starts to be worshipped, there's a ceremony called prana pratishta. Pran means life, and pratishta means to be like if you are installing the president of a country, there are certain ceremonies to do. And actually, that ceremony only works when the people accept it. There's nothing scientific about it. And if you accept it, the president, it's your will that makes it happen. But it will also mean it's your will that will make it work. But there's a dual responsibility because your will could also throw it away. So it's the will that is established. At every puja we do, there is something we call the will. The Sanskrit word is sankalp. What? I will do so and so. When one sits in a puja and makes that sankalp, nothing must move that person from there. So that's on the outset. Today is prana pratishta, because I think it's today in India, meaning January 22nd. And therefore, the whole world mind is riveted on Bharat and its culture. Not its culture. It's sacred culture. So that's a very important thing. It has never happened in the world because we were all dismissed as pagans. Today, that is not a revolution in the world. It is an evolution in the world. That the world has come to this. Even just to start accepting there is another way is a good way for the world. To understand there's always another way. And that is what this... Okay, thank you. I'm supposed to do an interview with Doordarshan from India. Gita ji told me to come here and said. So that's a little about prana pratishtha. We were to do a ceremony that from then helps us to connect through matter and material, the sacred, the spiritual. That means a journey beyond. What is happening is that we have lived in disrespect. I can't go to tell you how Sunil Gavaskar changed that. But that was the start of the journey. Today is the big day. Jai Sri Ram! Jai Sri Ram! Jai Sri Ram! Jai Sri Ram! I want to point out the how Sri Ram and the other components that is hooked up with Sri Ram is so much part of our lives, and we perhaps don't notice it. First, Sri Ram, Ayodhya, and Sanatan Dharma. All of these words, I guess, everybody here know and understand the connection. So, this is something close to us. Sri Ram, Ayodhya, Sanatan Dharma. Next, connected with Sri Ram, Ramayana is also close to our heart. Therefore, that makes Tulsidas the father of Hindu Caribbean Hindutva. That makes him also close to us. The names, our names are used, and those names, many of the names you'll see connected to Ram, Bharat, and all of these things. Our main community activity is Ramayana Jaga, all over. At weddings, and Gita ji did a long, very detailed account of this, our Sanatan weddings are reenactments of the wedding of Sita and Ram. Since small, you get a twist of your ears or tap in your head if you don't get up and say Sita Ram. At the time of birth, we name our children after Sri Ram or some other sacred name. The Guru, the Guru initiates us, when the Guru initiates us, comes in at our ear and whispers most of the time, Ram, is that word. And that is your sacred receipt, accompany your life throughout. So the Guru mantra, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. So when we are born, we get the name. When we go to the Guru, we get the name. When we die, everybody is going Ram, 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 calling the name. And after you die, the neighbors and everybody get together and invite people for Ramayana and go on for at least 9 nights. And again, the most common community assembly in our Caribbean is Ramayana Yagya. So the prana pratishtha of Ram is something, if we did not recognize yet, very close to us in our belief systems and our practices and where we want to go after life. So this has happened after 50 years. Rajanji has already talked about that. So I just want to call some names so that you remember. It was demolished, the mandir, by Babur's general. That name is Babur, what? If you can't remember, somebody is Phiri Aaye. So, that is a doorway to, if you investigate that, there's not only one mandir. Some sources say up to about 40,000 mandirs are in rubbles, and some say up to 30,000 are in rubbles, up to now in India, lying, as did Ram Mandir. And we also go to Mandir, our ancestors, up to independence, they had to pay a tax to go to Mandir, called jizya. But for all of these years, 500 years and 50 years, they never gave up. For 50 years, about 50 years, they fought the case in the court. The person who won the case for them was 95 years old. And in this court, he's in Ayodhya, bareback. So the Pran Pratishtha seemed to have touched people all over the world, many countries, and all seems to be set for tomorrow night. So it seems that this crop of people, we, by this act today, this happening, have been bequeathed anybody, I stopped there. What did you think I was going to say? Bequeathed what? As a lawman, you should say something? What? What have we been bequeathed? Happiness, right? Huh? Not happiness at all. A grave responsibility. Because, in truth, this must mark the beginning towards the conclusion. Because, as I said, 30,000 or 40,000 mandals still lie on the ground, broken. So I want to reflect now on us as a people. This has happened. It took people, plenty people, to make this happen. And I want to just say thank God that Bharat has got a Prime Minister in the shape and form of Narendra Modi ji ki. Bharat Mata ki! Jai! And he has come here twice. You know that? He was here. And he didn't come as a big one. And I forget he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, because I was so busy with the conference. So, I want your permission to look at us critically, but from not my point of view, from what we just talked about you. Let's go to the Ramayana. And I think we all, how many of you worship Hanuman? Everybody. How many of you could chant the Hanuman Chalisa? Oh, great. I could have liked to send this to India, that hand, raise hand. Yeah. So, I think we are real Hanuman Bhaktas. We have one particular trait that resembles Hanuman. And I want to point out that today. Sri Ramchandra had to cross, they had to find out where Sita Mata is. And they were at the seashore. And they were told that Ravan kidnapped Sita and gone there. But they had to make sure. So, while somebody had to go and find out. So, they asked him this one and this one. He said, well, I could jump to 2 yojan, that is 16 miles. So I can't make it. The next one I could jump 10 yojan, and so on. But nobody could completely make the jump to Lanka. So Richapati was the old man in the set, as I am the old man amongst you today. He turned to Hanuman. So listen, where we have something in common with Hanuman. He said, Hanumanji, why are you backing out? Kaj Prasadhe Hanuman. That's in the in Sundarkand, the last set of chowpais. You'll see it here. So Hanuman just could jump more. And I say this in the context that in our community, people that turn up to do the work in the mandir, in the community, help out each other. That is a big problem amongst us Hindus. Why? Like Hanuman. Time to dinner. Why? Have to meet my friends. So all sorts of excuse. but we cannot be galvanized for the community purpose. What is happening today is that one man stood up when for 70 years it couldn't happen with all the big names like Nehru and all of them. When he stood up and he with a method worked to this day, and that he could gather people all over India to come to that. Right now, you'll see how many people on the television turning up, walking, running, getting dropped and going. So the turning up issue, Hanuman was like that. So he was called out. I'm calling you out today. That's why I said I'm the old man, you can't beat me up. So then he said, and this is why the second point in this is, we have to know this incident, this matter that is happening, this great celebration, this prana pratishtha, it means giving life to. Given life to. That's the point. How are we going to give life to our community? And see how Hanuman got it. Pavanatanai bala pavana samana buddhya viveka vijnana vidhana. So he said, Prachapati said, Hanuman, you are the son of Pavan. And why he said that also, it is true. And why he could use another name, because he had Pavan did have many names. But Pavan is light and could fly and could move as the wind. And you are asking somebody to do exactly that. So you're reminding him that he has that capability. I'm reminding you today that you have come from a civilization who have done impossible things, like Hanuman has done. This is just one thing we're talking about. So, buddhi viveka vijnana nidana, that you have intelligence, you have discrimination, and all of those intellectual aspects that is necessary to make you a capable human being and a capable community in the country. And our country community has bright people. Every year, all winning these scholarships and everything else. The point is that, so what is the use for the community if you could win scholarship and go away and don't come back to the country? You know? And this is our bhumi. Let's see what happens with this. Buddhi viveka. So next, he tell him the big thing. Ram kaj lagi tava avatara sunatai bhayavu. So he said, listen, imagine this monkey, Hanuman, sitting there and hear all of that and still move. But when he heard this, Ram kaj lagi tava avatara, you have taken avatar. That word, avatar, is a big, big word in our tradition. You have taken descent. For what purpose? For Ramakaj, for the Rama's work. Look, the Kendra never held the position that our forefathers came here as Jahajis because they were caught and sent and some made into slaves and come like that. We have interpreted that to get away from that disease. We have interpreted that. So, Ronnie, just sing that line. Jao, the mother, send us here.
God
No,
has
where the mother sent. I'm sending you on a mission.
sending you on a mission to the Caribbean. Jah is sending you on a mission to the Caribbean.
So it is the Hindu consciousness, it's an Dharma consciousness, to whatever the situation is, to look at it square in its face say something positive and see if you could apply Rama's mission. So, when that song was being composed, that was an issue. And we had to find something to say. Then I remembered, my Guruji always talked about the responsibility of being Jagat Guru, the teacher of the world. And then we can't come here as slaves. We have to come as the teachers. To be the teachers, we have to be in a certain way. So that's the secret of that. So Rama Kaj lagi taba avatara. That you, Hanuman, don't matter how you look, don't matter how long your tail is, don't matter how oily your head is, you have gone for Rama's mission. What do you say? Are you hearing you? Yes. Again. Again. From today, we must understand, wherever we are, very proudly, Jai Sri Ram!
Jai Sri Ram.
So, Sonata he Bhayavu, as he heard what his mission is. First, which are put step by step, who you are, where you come from. You come from the lines of rishis and munis and yogis and bhim, all these people. But why you come here? Why you on earth for? Ram Kaji ki. That is the issue there. So, at this point, all that we celebrate today and all the imagination you have of it, I want to suggest that in the midst of all this celebration, at the end of the whole puja, some prasad is given to you. The prasad that is given to you to consume today is that, repeat after me, Ram Kaj,
Ram Kaj,
Ram Kaj,
Ram Kaj,
Lagi Avatara.
Lagi Avatara.
So you have come here for Rama's mission. Today, Ram at Janmastan, in Ayodhya, in Bharat, from the environment that our ancestors have come. Today, Prana Pratishtha. If Prana Pratishtha is being done there, it is of no value for us. It will only be of value to us when you answer it.
Jai Sri Ram.
Jai.
Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, जगदम्बे माता की जय श्री राम. So thank you very much, Raviji. There's so many events happening this evening, so we are happy all of you are here with us. And he also has to go to another event, so we're happy, always happy to listen to Raviji and be inspired. Actually, there was an earlier mention of Raviji's very inspirational writings and compositions, a lot of which were written in English with several Hindi words, Sanskrit words and phrases as well. And here at the Hindu Prachaar Kendra, we ran a 20-year-long project called Mantra of the Year. How many of you all remember Mantra of the Year? This gives an idea of how many of you have been with us for a long time. I was this small when it started. So, for Mantra of the Year, Raviji looked at our Shastras and took verses from our Shastras, and they were developed into songs because we all enjoy songs and music, and it was a very unique way to teach and communicate our Shastras. Now, in our deliberations and planning very early When I say very early, I mean very early before. When did they hype for Sri Ram Mandir start in Trinidad, in the community? How long ago? About 2 or 3 weeks, on average about 2 weeks, right? So I'm talking about since about 3 months ago, when we were thinking about this occasion and planning and deliberating on what we should do and how we should put things together long before the hype had even started. We were thinking that we must have a theme song, okay? So Ayodhya has its theme song. It's also become like our theme song as well, Meri Jo Padike. We just have to start it and everybody's going, Meri Rama Ayenge. You know, like when you were going to school long ago, you may not know the whole Bollywood verses of the bhajan, but when it comes to Meri Rama Ayenge. So many like that, everybody will know this. So we were thinking, should we write something? What should we do? What should be our theme song? And when you look at what we have chosen, it was as though this mantra of the year was written for now, for this very occasion. And it's going to be our theme song for the entire year. Yes, Raviji? Yes. Yes, that's why. Raviji trying to say the message before I say it, so that's all right. So we are going to have a whole year of celebrations here. The whole year is going to be dedicated to Sri Ram Mandir. There's so much to learn and so much to share, so much that we don't know. So we'll have different types of activities for this entire year. All our Sunday satsangs and so on will be focused on learning about our history, about Ayodhya, and of course, plenty you know, we love Ramayana Katha. So we'll have Ramayana Kathas and all of that. So for us in the diaspora, in the Hindu diaspora, who are the descendants of indentured laborers, we cannot forget Tulsidas Baba. Actually, someone is tracing their relatives right now, the ancestors in India, and I was saying, you know, this is only 1 hour away from Ayodhya, or from where they have traced their ancestors. So Tulsidas Baba is the author of Ramcharitmanas. And whenever we have to praise and worship Bhagwan Sri Rama, we must never forget also the author of the text. And so we will focus a lot on this throughout the year. So back to this theme song. Do you all see this? I don't know which way the camera is. I don't know when last you all probably saw one of these things. Okay? And someone was saying it's so important to write letters, not to send texts. We should actually, we have to keep up with technology. But this is such a prized and cherished possession. And I want to thank Leela Bhagwat Rajkumar for finding this. It's a letter that she wrote to her mother in October of 1992. And in our post, we will share it. And in this letter, she is telling her mother about all that is happening. She's reading the newspapers every day and tell Raviji she will go to meet Chaman Lalji and all that is happening with the Reclaim Ayodhya movement. It is in this letter from 1992. So for us, it's a real treasure, and what a time to find it at this time. And she has all her own personal emotions and all of that reflected here as well. So 1992 was a very special year, and it was the year of consciousness of what was happening. And as mentioned, many of Raviji's gurus and elders, they were also very involved in the movement to reclaim Ayodhya and to reclaim the Mandir. So when we look at the mantra of the year 1992, it is no surprise then that we can adopt this as our theme song. So before we sing it together, I want to ask you to recite the words of the chorus. We are all going to join in it just now. They are the words of Bharat. And Bharat is speaking to the Muni Samaj, to the sons, and Muni Bharadwaj is also there, he was present. And this is Ayodhya Kand, just after Doha 211, Chaupai tree. Please say the words, Mitayi, Kuyog, Ram, Phiri Aaye, Basai, Avadha, Nahi, An, Upai. What does it mean? Whatever calamity exists and whatever calamity existed at that time in Ayodhya and with the people and with Ravan's influence and destruction and all of that, the words of Bharat saying the calamity, the distress, the difficulty will cease and Ayodhya will thrive again only when Sri Ram returns. Boliye Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai. Please join with us in singing our theme song for this year, for the year of Bhagwan Sri Ram, Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye from 1992.
O Rama, O Rama, O Rama, 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 Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. To save we self from this situation, it is Lord Rama who must be the foundation. Reclaim Ayodhya must be our mission. Bring back Lord Rama to be the foundation. So build up a life in Rama. So build up the world in Rama. So build up the world in Rama. And I must become a Rama. Oh Rama, oh Rama, oh Rama, 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 Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. Just like Vibhishan, he chose so wisely. Just like Shabari, she waited patiently. Just like Lakshmana, he fought on bravely. Just like Hanuman, he served so selflessly. Rama become my Shakti. Rama power my bhakti. Without you, Rama, no mukti. Without you, Rama, no mukti. Oh Rama, oh Rama, oh Rama, 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 Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. Even as you made Ayodhya city glad, bring Ram Raj in this land of Trinidad. With sun shining bright and kind wind and rain, the land's fertile crops plentiful again. Make all the folks ever willing, and leaders always so caring, and parents and children so happy. Bless this universal family. Oh Rama, oh Rama, oh Rama, 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 Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. Mitayi Kuyogu Ram Phiri Aaye, Basai Awadh nahi aar upaye. Oh Rama, oh Rama, oh Rama, 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 Rama.
Boliye Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai. So was that written for 1992 or 2024? 2024. It's just so amazing, and it really is a reflection of what Raviji's vision and his sentiments and emotions, and for all of us here at the Kendra, listen, when we think of Ayodhya, we just want to cry and think. You know, those of us, I went hunting for my shawl, which we got on Diwali day there in Ayodhya, because we just feel so happy. It's such an overwhelming time. So we do have another moment of darshan before we have the Aarti. Are they ready, Vedaji? Are they ready? Okay. So just let me give some instructions first. So all of you should have received your Aarti thalis. We want to try to manage everything and everyone properly. So we are going to have darshan of Ram Lala and Hanuman Baba. And you will be asked to stand right there where you are. You will turn towards the aisle and you can do Aarti for them as they are coming in. When we are finished, right where you are, we are going to worship Sita and Bhagwan Sri Rama existing in this Jagat with our Jag Pranam, Siya Rama Mai Sab Jagajani. So from right there, you will do your Aarti. Okay, everyone together. When we are finished with that, we will start, they will guide you from this side and you will come up to the darbar. All you are doing there is putting flowers. Please cooperate. We don't have time for doing Aarti there. From where are you doing your Aarti? From right where you are. Nice big Aarti, and we turn around and we offer to Bhagwan in and around us in the entire Jagat. And once you go across there near to the Lingam, Chandan with the mitti from Ayodhya, Janmasthan, and Sarayu Jal, you will get Chirkir. And if you wish, you can also come and offer flowers where we have kept all the sacred items and you bow there and you take darshan, okay? So I'll ask you all, has everyone received their thalis? And if anyone wants to join, all these thalis are here for you. So put up your hand if you'd like a thali. Siro, we can just chant the Meri Jhopadi ke baad for a minute until everyone is ready. Anyone who needs an Aarti thali, if you don't have one, we have lots of extras.
राम झूलेंगे तो पलना झुलाएंगे
राम झूलेंगे तो पलना झुलाएंगे
राम झूलेंगे तो पलना झुलाऊंगी
राम झूलेंगे तो पलना झुलाएंगे
मीठे मीठे मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी
मीठे मीठे मैं भजन सुनाऊंगी
मेरी जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे राम आएंगे मेरी जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे मेरे झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे
Bole Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai. There's a special song again, a local composition of Raviji. Guru Vashishta gave Bhagwan Sri Ram the sweet name Ram. And we welcome that child Ram Lala, the giver of bliss, as he is carried by his most loyal sevak, Ramadut Hanuman Baba. The refrain you can all chant is, call him Ram.
Sri Ram Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jo Anand Sindhu Sukh Rasi Sikar Kendra Lok Supasi Jo Sukh Dham Ram Asna So Sukh Dham Ram the Guru bold,
call him Ram,
all in Ayodhya,
call him Ram,
all in Ayodhya,
call him Ram,
all for dharma,
call him Ram,
all for dharma.
call him Ram,
Call him Ram, chant his name.
Raghukul Ram,
Ayodhyapati Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram. जो आनंद सिंधु सुख राशि सीकर त्रैलोक सुखासि सो सुख धाम राम हस नाम सो सुख धाम राम हस नाम अखिल लोक दायक विश्राम अखिल लोक दायक विश्राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, हर हर महादेव. Now, from where you are standing, you will do Jag Pranam. Jag Pranam means Savajagajani 3 times. So we continue doing our Aarti, and then from this way you will go only to put your flowers, and then you can come and make offerings here. But collect the chandan and chirke before you come. Okay?
सिया राम में सब जग जानी करहु प्रणाम जोरी जग पानी सिया राम में सब जग जानी करहु प्रणाम जोरी जग पानी
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. And while we are doing the Aarti, we will be chanting the 108 Sri Ram Nam Sankirtan. So remember, you are going this way to my right and make a full circle. All right? So everyone, please join in the Sri Ram Jai Ram while you are chanting and doing your worship. Be focused on what you are doing, and together let's ask the grace, the blessing of Bhagwan Sri Ramachandra. Boliye Siyapati Ramachandra ki jai.
राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम राम शुद्ध ब्रह्म परात्पर राम राम कालात्मक परमेश्वर राम राम शीतल पुष्कर इंद्रत राम राम ब्रह्माण्यमर पालित राम राम चंद्र किरण कुल मंडल राम राम श्रीमद्धर्षण नंदन राम राम कौशल्या सुखवर्धन राम राम विश्वामित्र प्रियधन राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम घोर ताज का घातक राम राम मारीचादिनि पातक राम राम कौशिक मख संरक्षक राम राम श्रीमद हल्योधारक राम राम गौतम मुनि पूजित राम राम सुर मुनि वर्गन संस्कृत राम राम नाविद्या वैदिक पाद
राम राम
भरद्वाजा मुखानत राम चित्रकुटारि निकेतन
राम राम
दशरथ सन्तत चिन्तत
राम राम
कैकेयी तनयार्चित
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
विरचिति परिपति कर्म कर
राम राम
भरतार्पित जिजन पादुक
राम राम
दंडक वन पद पावन
राम राम
दुष्ट विराधि विनाशन
राम राम
शरभंग सुचिक्षण आर्चित
राम राम
अगस्त्यानुग्रह वर्धित
राम राम
वृंदापतिक सेविक
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
पंचवटीत सुष्टित
राम राम
शूर्पणखाटि विधायक
राम राम
हरदूषण मुख सूरक
राम राम
सीता प्रिय हरिनानुग
राम राम
मारीचाति त्रिदशुग
राम राम
विनस्ता सीतान्वेषक
राम राम
वृत्राधिपगतिरायक
राम राम
शबरी दत्त फलशानन
राम राम
कबन्य बाहुच्छेदक
राम राम
ननमत सेवित निज पद
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय
राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
नट सुग्रीवा भीतर
राम राम
गर्वित बाली संहर
राम राम
ताराधूत अभिषेक कर
राम राम
हित कर लक्ष्मण सपयुत
राम राम
कपिवर संतत संश्रित
राम राम
तदगति विघ्न ध्वंसक
राम राम
सीता प्राणाधारक
राम राम
दुष्ट दशानन दूषित
राम राम
शिष्ट हनुमर भूषित
राम राम
सीता वेदित कावन
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम
कृतचूड़ामणि दर्शन
राम राम
कपिवर वचनाश्वासित
राम राम
रावण निधन प्रस्थित
राम राम
वानर सैन्य समावित
राम राम
शोषित सेवीशार्थित
राम राम
विभीषण भयदायक
राम राम
पर्वत सेतु निबंधक
राम राम
कुंभक नर्षजित कर
राम राम
रक्षाशासन विपढ़क
राम राम
अभिमन्यु रावण चरण
राम राम
संहृत दश मुख रावण
राम राम
विधिबम मुक्त
राम राम
राम राम
जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
कष्टित दशरथ वीक्षित
राम राम
सीता दर्शन मोदित
राम राम
अभिषिक्त विभीषणात
राम राम
पुष्पक यान आरोहण
राम राम
भरद्वाजाभिनिषेवन
राम राम
भरत प्राण प्रिया कर
राम राम
साकेत पुरी भूषण
राम राम
सकल श्रिय समानत
राम राम
रत्नल सत्पीठा स्थित
राम राम
पदाभिषेकालंकृत
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम
राम राम जय सीताराम राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीताराम
पार्थिव कुल सम्मानित
राम राम
विभीषणार्पित रंगक
राम राम
ईश कुलानु
राम राम
विश्रुत दशकन्धोद्धव
राम राम
सीतालिङ्गन निर्वृत
राम राम
राम राम
जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
नीति सुरक्षित जनपद
राम राम
विपिन त्याजित जनकज
राम राम
पारित लवन सुदरव
राम राम
स्वर्गत सम्भुक संस्तुत
राम राम
सरतन कुशल वनन्दित अश्वमेधाकुर दीक्षित
राम राम
कालावेदित सुरपर
राम राम
आयोजक मुक्तिद
राम राम
राम राज जय राजा
राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
विधि मुख जन जगदंडक
राम राम
तेजोमय निज रूपक
राम राम
संस्कृति बंध विमोचक
राम राम
धर्म स्थापन तत्पर
राम राम
भक्ति प्ररायण मुक्तिर
राम राम
सर्वचराचर पालक
राम राम
सर्वभवामय वारक
राम राम
वैकुंठालय संस्थित
राम राम
नित्यानंद परस्थित
राम राम
राम राम जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम 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 जय राजा राम 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 जय सीता राम
बोलिए सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. We'll do the anthem song Meri Jhopadi ke baad to finish the Aarti. Those of you who are finished with your Aarti, the diya, you can go through this door on my right or the door in front there and you can put your diya outside. So we create Diwali outside and secure your Aarti thali.
ओ मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे ओ मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे
मेरी झोपड़ी के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे राम आएंगे
ओ मेरे आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे
ओ राम आएंगे आएंगे राम आएंगे
Hanuman doesn't dance, our celebration will not be complete.
बोल बजरंग बली की बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम बोल बजरंग बली की उसकी शोभा है विष्णु में उसकी शोभा है मोहन सी शोभा है विष्णु में उसकी शोभा है मोहन सी तुलसी ने जब शीश झुकाया धनुष बने कान्हा की बंसी राम की माया राम ही जाने कन कन में श्री राम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम बोल बजरंग बली की जय लिपट लिपट के राम चरण के आंखों में गंगा जल भर ले लिपट लिपट के राम चरण में आंखों में गंगा जल भर ले श्री राम तो क्षमाशील है पापों को स्वीकार तू कर ले श्री राम के चरण कमल जैसे वैकुंठ की धाम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम बोल बोल तू राम रमैया जीवन फिर ना मिलेगा भैया बोल बोल तू राम रमैया जीवन फिर ना मिलेगा भैया दुनिया तो ब्रह्मजाल है मूर्ख राम ही पार लगाए नैया राघव के चरणों में ही बैठ जाएगा विश्राम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम
The Aarti is almost finished, but somebody has to dance with somebody's must dance with Hanuman Baba. So we'll just continue for a couple more verses. Aarti is almost finished. If there's anyone who hasn't been able to do Aarti, or at least there are lots of flowers, please do come and offer flowers. So anyone who wants to dance, it's a celebration. Dance your dance of devotion, of bhakti.
This is your
Doesn't
chance to
matter.
dance
This is-
with Pavanaputra. उसकी शोभा है विष्णु में उसकी शोभा है मोहन सी उसकी शोभा है विष्णु में उसकी शोभा है मोहन की तुलसी ने जब शीश झुकाया धनुष बनी कान्हा की बंसी राम ही माया राम ही जाने कन कन में श्री राम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तों सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगड़े काम बोले बोले कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
रामदूता महावीरा
रामदूता महावीरा
रामदूता महावीरा
रामदूता महावीरा
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
आंजनेया महावीरा
आंजनेया महावीरा
आंजनेया महावीरा
आंजनेया महावीरा
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
चिरंजीवी महावीरा
चिरंजीवी महावीरा
चिरंजीवी महावीरा
चिरंजीवी महावीरा
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा
ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा
ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा
ज्ञान पंडित महावीरा
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
सच्चिदानंदा ज्ञान रूपा
सच्चिदानंदा ज्ञान रूपा
सच्चिदानंदा ज्ञान रूपा
सच्चिदानंदा ज्ञान रूपा
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
हनुमंता जय हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा हनुमंता
जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा जय जय कपीशा
हनुमंता बोल पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय गोस्वामी तुलसीदास की जय जय श्री राम
जय श्री राम राम लला की राम लला की What does Ram Lala mean? Yes, and one who is also getting all the dular. Okay? Yes. Yes. Lovely. So please settle down now. We're just waiting for the Aarti to be finished. I am happy to announce to all of you that Bhagwan Sri Ram is giving you the day off tomorrow. Yes. I didn't get it in writing. I got it through the Shakti. All right? So we always, you all know when you come to the mandir here, we try to make sure if we give you a time, that we finish at that time. But you all have to give us 15 minutes more. Because how many of you all follow the instructions correctly? Yes. A few people, I've seen some halfway hands, some people not sure if to put up their hands and whatever, right? And we understand, while we want to move everything quickly and want you to just offer the flowers, you are motivated to do the Aarti. It's our tradition also, and many of us will feel like worship isn't complete if we haven't done the Aarti and so on. So we understand. So if you leave a little later, 15 minutes later, that's not because of us. It's because of all of you, yeah. So, yes, we are having a grand time. You all having a good time? Yes, very intimate, very lovely. So there is one more offering that we want to do before we close. So there's only one more thing that we are doing. And this is actually a work in progress, but we want to at least share it this evening. I was trying to put together some chowpais for doing one of the kirtans that we are accustomed. If I say Ram se milade ho Ram, everybody knows how to sing? Site, 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 Ram se milade. So we thought we would have used that for the Aarti. But as we started putting together the chowpais, I was looking at Uttarakhand, and there were so many beautiful chowpais in Uttarakhand that celebrates this moment. It describes how the people were feeling when Sri Rama returned, how Sri Rama himself was feeling when he returned, what he was saying, how Ayodhya looked and all of that. I tell you, I was telling them, these chowpais were written for this moment, not for the ancient days, you know. So we are calling it for now, Shri Ram Rajya Chalisa. What's that? Shri Ram Rajya Chalisa. Okay? So we have, we'll take the whole year before we refine it and polish it and see if we want to adjust the verses and all of that. It's going to come up here, and it follows the same pattern of Chalisa, starting with dohas, ending with dohas, and a collection of 40 verses. Now you can try to sing along with us if you can, but I want, while you are singing, to please try to read the meaning, the translations. This is why we have kept it there, because you will see when you are reading, hey, this is about now. It's about this time, this energy, this moment, okay? So as best as we can, sir, I've been struggling with my throat for a couple of days, but Bhagwan Kripa, we will manage and we'll go. And all of you all, you have to add the bhav, the energy, the vibration to this, to empower it, so that from Trinidad, from this little island so far away from Ayodhya, we can gift to the world by the end of this year, Shri Ram Rajya Chalisa. Boliye Siyapati Ram Chandra ki Jai.
राकाससि रघुपति पुरा सिंधु देखि हर्षान पर्यो कोलाहल करत जनो नारी तरंग समान आवत देखि लोग सब कृपा सिंधु भगवान नगर निकट प्रभु राम से मिलाने हो राम से मिलाने 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 सीते राम से मिलाने सीते सीते सिया राम जय जय सिया राम आवत नगर कुशल रघुराई
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
समाचार पुरवासिन पाई
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
नर अरु नारी हर्ष सब धाये
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
नव तुलसी दल मंगल मूला
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
रावरी हेम थार भामिनी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
गावत चली सिंधूर गामिनी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
राम से मिला दे हो
राम से मिला दे राम से मिला दे ओ राम से मिला रे
राम से मिला रे हो राम से मिला रे सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
एक एक अनुगह पूज्य गाई
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
तुम देखे दयालु रघुराई
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
अवधपुरी प्रभु आवत जानी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
भये सकल सौभाग्य खानी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
वह सुहावन त्रिविध समीरा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
कहे सजनुवत निर्मलीरा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
यद्यपि सब वैकुंठ बखाना
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
वेद पुराण विदित जग जाना
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
राम से मिला रे हो राम से मिला रे
राम से मिला रे ओ राम से मिला रे
सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
अवधपुरी सब प्रिय नहीं सो
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
यह प्रसंग जाने को
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
जन्मभूमि मम पुरी सुहावनी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
उदर गिरिवा सरस स्वामी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
अति प्रिय मोहि हाके बासी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
मम राम रामुनि सिंहरासी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
हर्षे सब कपि श्री प्रभुवानी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
धन्य अवध हो राम बखानी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
राम से मिला रे हो राम से मिला रे
राम से मिला रे ओ राम से मिला रे
सीधे सीधे सीधे
राम से मिला रे सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
सकल दुष्टन मेरी नायम नाथा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
धर्म धुरंधर रघुकुल नाथा
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
प्रभु लोक हर्षे पुरवासी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
जनित पियो कवि पति सब नासी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
प्रेमातुर सब लोक निहारी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
कौतुक कीन कृपाल धरारी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
अमित रूप प्रगटे देहि काला
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
जथा जोग मेरे सब ही कृपाला
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
राम
से मिला रे ओ राम से मिला रे राम से मिला रे ओ राम से मिला रे
सीधे सीधे सीधे
राम से मिला रे सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
कृपा दृष्टि रघुवीर मिलोकी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
किए सकल नर नारी सोकी
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
क्षण मही सब ही मिले भगवाना
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
उमा बलमय काहू न जाना
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
कनक धार आरती उतारही
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
बार बार प्रभु दात निहारही
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
नाना भांति निछावनी करही
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
परमानंद हर्ष भरही
जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम
राम से मिला रे
हो राम से मिला रे राम से मिला रे हो राम से मिला रे सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे सीधे 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 राम से मिला रे
we sang, one comes to know the glory of Ayodhya only when Sri Rama, with the bow in his hand, takes up abode in his heart. How beautiful. And then the two closing dohas. No one basically saying, not even 1,000 sheshas could describe the happiness and prosperity of the people of Ayodhya, where Sri Rama reigned as king. Is it possible to describe the city where Sita's Lord was the king? Anima, the power to assume colossal size, and all other superhuman powers, as well as joys and riches of every kind. They all stayed in Ayodhya forever. Okay? And please remember, we have an external Ayodhya, but we also have this Ayodhya. As we chant our dohas, this will be our close. I ask you to all stand. So much of bhav, so much of love and devotion. We have spent 2 hours. May it empower all of us. As we chant the closing dohas of this, as our Shanti part, please take again Sarayu Jal and Chirke everyone. We all be blessed. Ramanath Jah Raja So Purabarani ki jai. Rama Purabarani ki jai. Animadik Sukha Sampara Rahi Avadh Sab Chai. Avadhapuri Basidha Kara Sukha Sampara Samaj. Sahas Ses Nahi Kahi Sakari Jahandra Param Viraj. Siyavar Ramachandra Par Jai Sharanam Shankar Hari Om. Jai Jai Siya Ram. 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 We chant our closing mantras, our traditional Shanti Path mantras. We pray for everyone and everything. May all be blessed and protected, and may all be at peace. May everything exist in peace. Om Durjano Sajano Bhuyat Sajana Shanti Mapnuyat Shanto Muksheta Bandebhyo Muktascharyan Vimochayet Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahisha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chasakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Dhyau Shantir Antariksha Gum Shanti Prithvi Shantir Apaha Shantir Aushraya Shantir Vanaspataya Shantir Vishve Deva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarva Gum Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredi. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Jaikar, powerfully, with all our energy, love, reverence, devotion, we chant. Bolye Gajanan Swami ki
Jai.
Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Umapati Mahadev ki
Jai.
Jagadambe Mata ki
Jai.
Pavanasuta Hanuman ki
Jai.
Siyapati Ramachandra ki
Jai.
Goswami Tulsidas ki
Jai.
Ramalala ki
Jai.
Shri Ram Mandir ki
Jai.
Trinidad and Tobago Desh ki
Jai.
Boliye Sri Satya Sanatan
Dharma ki Jai.
Jai Jai Sita.
Sitaram.
Please take your seats, everyone. So exactly 15 minutes extra, and that was the extra 15 minutes from Aarti. So we want to thank, we didn't even welcome and acknowledge those joining us in the virtual world. We still on, Prav? Yes, so thank you. Many persons were asking, are you all live streaming? And I said, we're not going to put up any live stream notice until we reach here. Because everyone, but it's not a day to stay home. No one should be at home on an evening like this. So thanks to all of you who joined us via live stream. And when all of you, when you go home, you can go and look at the live stream. You'll see yourself celebrating as well. Because you have to wake whole night until 2:30. This is the night for Jagaran. Okay, we wake and we do so many different things. So 2:30 tomorrow morning, it will be midday. Bhagwan Shri Ram Tak Avatar, midday. So this is why the midday hour, many channels are offering the live stream. You can view and you can well cry and think. All right, we all will do that. Because it's also devotion, you know. So 2-3 announcements. Tomorrow, of course, in the evening, you should light up your home. Tomorrow is Diwali for us, the first Diwali for this year. So you can light up as many diyas as you want, Diwali in your home. When your neighbors and your friends ask, what is this about? You can tell them, okay? So don't forget to light your diyas, to watch the live stream. And I just remind you, for this entire year, you can join us every Sunday morning. We are here from 8:45 to 10, a crisp hour and 15 minutes. It's going to be a full year for Bhagwan Sri Rama. We'll also be doing our Sri Ram sadhana. Some persons have asked. We had a sadhana year of Sri Rama, so we'll do that. We have the Sundarkand Parayana that's going on. We've done 32 full recitals already. This is the 400th Shraddhanjali year of Goswami Tulsidas Baba. Many people don't even know this. So we have to learn about ourselves. How much we love Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas. How much we love Hanuman, Bhagwan Sri Ram. We love this moment. But what about Tulsidas Baba? Let's learn about him. He has given us this devotion and nurtured it in us. So we thank you for your presence. May you have a great, blessed, productive week. Wake whole night, watch, enjoy, and all of that. We don't want to encourage you to take. We can go to work and sleep. Oh my goodness, I'm just having a little fun with you all. Not at all. When we go to work, we work, right? So those of you, somebody was asking, can we take photo with Ram Lala and Hanuman Baba? I said yes. But you have to give a little dakshina. Okay? So feel free. That's what, you know, when you go for the photo booths and all of that. So feel free, the children, Hanuman Baba. Of course, you know, that's totally up to you. So we are finished here. I just want us to join in Bhojan Mantra. When you are leaving, you know, most of you know where the Bhojan area is. So we have simple Bhojan for everyone. You can collect your prasad also there. And the most important, prasad to get. Now please take one per family. It's not one per person. One per family. You'll collect it at the back, the Pujita Akshat from Ayodhya itself that we got recently. Okay? So let's do Bhojan Mantra, everyone. Om Brahmarpanam Brahma Vir Brahmagna Brahmanahutam Brahmaivate Nagantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. So look out for all the posts and information for the year. Follow us on Facebook and join the YouTube page, etc., so that you can get all the notices. Jai Shri Ram!